Anastasia, the Princess of Variety, and I'm back with a new video. I have not done a face-to-face video in the longest time. I know some of you guys have been waiting for me to do a review of BGC14 and kind of tell you what I think about the girls, and I'm keeping my word. I'm definitely still telling you guys what I thought about the season and the girls. And I said this in my update video, but some of you guys were actually tweeting me asking if I was going to review BGC14 and whatnot, and thank you for that. Like, you guys are actually talking to me outside of YouTube to see if I'm gonna like do a specific video, and that really means a lot to me. So thank you guys so much for just watching my BGC reviews. I didn't know people really liked them that much, to the point where they would ask me if I was going to review a season outside of on my channel. So thank you for that. I really appreciate it. As we all know, BGC was basically gone for like almost a year after BGC 13. So me, being a big BGC fan, was like, wow, like it feels really weird not having anything BGC related to watch, because over the years, you know, even when BGC wouldn't be on, there would be All-Star Battle, Love Games, and there would just be so many different things to watch in relation, or that was related to BGC. But we actually had nothing to watch for almost a year, so it felt really weird not having anything to watch, since I'm so used to watching BGC. So I was hoping this season would be really different and unique and bring something new to the table, and it didn't really satisfy my expectations. My expectations were really high, I'll just say that. It wasn't as good as it could have been, but it wasn't horrible. It was kind of in between, which really doesn't live up to my expectations personally, but I still watched it. So I'm going to tell you what I think about each girl. Tina. I think Tina was really boring and kind of irrelevant throughout the season. I mean, she seemed like the type to defend herself, but she just left so easily. And I saw on, I think it was Instagram or something, Jayla said the only reason she kicked Tina out of the house or packed her bags was because the producers told her to do it, because the house was just too quiet at the time. Nothing was really going on, so she just did it, I guess. I don't know if I would have done that personally, but Tina just left it. She left without a fight. She didn't care. She was just like, you know what, I'm done, I'm leaving, and she packed her bags, or took her bags that were already packed by Jayla, and left. And I thought that was whack. I thought she was lame for that, and I really don't have much to say about Tina. I mean, she was just, I don't know, she was just like there. The Claremont twins, Shannon and Sinead. I just want to say I didn't know who was who between the two of them. Usually it's pretty easy for me to tell twins apart, but some twins are really hard for me to tell apart. Like Danny and Gabby, it's so easy to tell them apart. But with Shannon and Sinead, I couldn't really tell the difference between them a lot of the time. I know one of them has like a slightly bigger nose than the other one. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm just saying like that's one way to tell them apart. But it was hard for me to tell them apart, so I really don't know who was who for the most part. I believe Shannon came in the house first. They were very high class, high fashion. I mean, I didn't have a problem with the twins. I never saw them going out of their way to mess with anyone that wasn't bothering them, I guess you could say. Yeah, I never really saw them like going out of their way to, you know, piss someone off or anything like that. At least I don't think so. But I didn't have a problem with the twins. A lot of people don't like them, but I don't understand why. I mean, if they think highly of themselves, what's wrong with that? I wish they would have been able to stay. I wish they would have came to the reunion, but that didn't happen. And by the way, since Tanisha lied on behalf of the producers, the twins, they were banned from the reunion. They didn't have the option of coming. So Tanisha was lying on the reunion, so I'm very glad that Allie stood up for them, even though she didn't know them. And I totally agree with what Allie said. I think Tanisha was being petty, and I just think we need a new host for the reunions. I think Tanisha's really annoying, really biased. I just don't like her. Lauren was funny at times. Like, she was pretty funny. The producers definitely showed favoritism towards her, but I mean, I don't. Lauren was kind of annoying. She definitely started drama for no reason and stuff. I think the story with her brother was really saddening, and I can kind of understand why she acted the way she did a little bit, or why she was the way she was. and why she said she drank a lot and stuff like that to get over her brother's death or to cope with it. but she was definitely starting drama for no reason in the house, and she was just being very immature a lot of the time. She wasn't extremely bad, but she wasn't someone that I like really liked in the house, just because I definitely saw her starting drama a lot of the time, packing Allie's bags when Allie wanted to leave. You know, her and Jasmine were just doing the most throughout the season. Kat really surprised me throughout the season. Like, people thought she was just gonna be like another Zuli, like just staying around the house trying to bang all of the girls and stuff, but she actually had a temper, quite the temper, and she would get mad over the dumbest things. I mean, it was very entertaining to watch, but she completely flipped out at the reunion. Kat just didn't seem to know what she wanted. One minute she wanted to be in the house, one minute she wanted to be gone. One minute she liked the twins and Jayla, one minute she didn't like them. One minute she liked Beatrice, the next minute she didn't like Beatrice. One minute she missed her girlfriend, the next she didn't miss her girlfriend. One minute Lauren and Jasmine are her friends, the next they're not. Like, she just seemed like she was confused half the time in the house. And I mean, I liked Kat up until she was acting a fool at the reunion, I believe. And I didn't like how she helped do what she did to the girls' clothes, the Claremont twins and Jayla. I don't like how she did that, even though they left her. But that whole situation is another story. But I just think they did the most with that situation. I thought the twins and Jayla, I don't remember them completely messing up anyone's clothes like that, or even really touching anyone's stuff. So that really pissed me off. I would have been pissed off. I don't know if you guys know this, but you know, they had the little concoction in the bathtub and had the girls' clothes and accessories and stuff in there with that nasty water. One of the girls peed in that water. I believe it was Jenna, if I'm not mistaken. She peed in that water. And then when one of the twins was getting her stuff out, the producers did not say anything about the fact that Jenna had peed in the water, so they let her touch that. It was just disgusting. Like, I don't know. This season was just really, like, didn't live up to my expectations at all. And it was just disgusting, and the people that should have left the house got to stay. Like, it was just stupid. I really liked Jayla. I thought that she was very entertaining. I didn't understand why she did. I mean, I know the producers told her to back up Tina's stuff, but I personally wouldn't have done that. But I think she was very entertaining, and I feel like when her and the twins left the house was boring. Like, it was just until like the replacements came and like stuff started happening with them. But it would have been more entertaining if they had stayed. So I really like Jayla. The whole second part of the reunion was about Jayla. I was watching the reunion with Brittany. I told her Jasmine and all of them were acting all crazy the first part of the reunion, acting like they ran stuff and whatnot, and then watch when Jayla comes out, they're gonna be quiet. And sure enough, when Jayla came out, Jasmine was quiet, didn't have anything to say. But the whole first part of the reunion, she was up acting a fool, waving her arms around like she ran stuff and like trying to come at people. Like, I don't know, it was just interesting to see how that whole situation flipped once Jayla came out. And I don't know, I feel like a lot of the girls were just jealous of Jayla and the twins, and I don't understand why they didn't just befriend them instead of just being rude to them. And even at the reunion, the other girls admitted that they had been, you know, nitpicking and stuff, trying to get under their skin, and then when they flipped on them in defense of themselves, the other girls got mad and wanted to ruin their clothes and stuff. Like, I don't know, it just doesn't make sense to me. Jasmine, oh my god, Jasmine was the most annoying in the house. When they started messing with everyone's stuff, she was annoying. Like, when they ruined the girls' clothes, she was annoying then. And then when Amber, I think that's her name, yeah, when Amber came into the house and was like trying to start stuff between Jasmine and Lauren, Jasmine just fell for it and was like, you weren't there for me, you didn't defend me. And every time I would watch the episodes, I would see her like putting on a show over the stupidest things. Like when she like had that guy over and like slept with him or whatever, she was like, oh my god, my dad's gonna see this, oh my god, my family's gonna see this, oh my goodness. And it's just like, duh, like, did you not think about that before you were with some random guy? She's just weird. I don't like Jasmine at all. I think she was very phony throughout the season. She was very insecure, very jealous of Jayla and the twins. Would put up a front and act like she ran stuff when certain people were around, and then when they weren't around, like the example I just gave you guys at the reunion, she just acted quiet and completely different. And I don't know, Jasmine was just doing so much. And I remember Kat, when Kat popped off on when she started fighting Amber or whatever in the limo towards the end of the season, I remember Jasmine went up to Kat and was like, where was this Kat at when I was getting bullied? Oh my god. I was just like, are you serious? Like, Jasmine just always tried to find a way to start drama, and then when she got told off, she played victim, and I can't stand people like that. So yeah, I just feel like she was like definitely the worst out of everyone. She was definitely the worst. I could not stand her. Jenna, I mean, I don't really remember why her and J-Lo started fighting so much. I feel like I didn't have like a legitimate problem with Jenna until she did what she did to the girls' clothes. Like, a lot of them I didn't have a problem with until they did that. Like, her and Kat, I didn't have a problem with until that happened. Even when they were about to do the stuff to the girls' clothes, Lauren was like, you know what, I don't think this is right. Like, I'm just trying to chill or whatever. And then she went along with it. If she had been like, you know what, I don't want to have any parts of this, I would have had a problem with Lauren throughout the season, probably. Like, yeah, she would do stupid stuff here and there, but if she hadn't done that, I probably would have liked her. If Jenna hadn't done that, I probably would have liked her. If Kat hadn't done that, I probably would have liked her. Jenna obviously wasn't as bad as like Jasmine was, because when they did what they did to Allie's stuff and was packing her stuff up and like just throwing her out of the house, Jenna was like, you know, that wasn't right and all this stuff. Well, why couldn't she do that when they were doing all of the stuff to the twins in J-Lo's clothes? So, yeah, if some of the girls had been a certain way throughout the entire season instead of just showing that good side of them occasionally, they would have been more well liked. But oh well. Amber was kind of quiet. I thought she was gonna be like more engaged in the season, but she really wasn't. She was actually really quiet. In the first episode, she was talked a lot, and the episode where her and Kat fought, yeah. But other than that, she was pretty quiet throughout the season. I mean, I didn't have a problem with her. I didn't understand why she was like acting the way she was in the limo when Kat whispered something to whoever she whispered something to. I think it was like Lauren, but yeah, I didn't understand why she felt the need to be like, oh, if you have something to say, then say it. But Beatrice is her friend, so if she was defending her, okay. I really liked how the replacements in the house kind of had each other's backs and didn't really turn on each other or anything like that. I really admired that, and they stood together at the reunion and everything, and I really liked that about them. So yeah, I don't have a problem with Amber. I wish she would have talked more throughout the season and we would have seen more of her, but yeah, I didn't really have much of a problem with her. Beatrice, I really liked Beatrice at the reunion. Throughout the show, she didn't really talk much either. I mean, she had like a thing with Kat, and I think the whole thing with Blue and her and Kat was really, it was just entertaining to me. I thought it was funny, but yeah, I don't have a problem with Beatrice. I think she was really cool, especially at the reunion. Like I just said, I thought she really held her own, and I really admired how the replacements stuck together. I really did like that, because a lot of the time on BGC, the replacements like turn on each other and stuff like that, even though they're the ones going into the house together up against like all these other girls they know nothing about. So yeah, I mean, it's not like they know anything about each other when they go into the house, but it's kind of like that's the person you're going into the house with. So that's the first person you meet, you know? You guys can form your alliance then and there. And last but not least, Allie. I really liked Allie. She seemed like a nice girl. I don't really recall her doing anything that I didn't like or anything like that. I really liked her, and I liked how she stood up for the twins at the reunion and said she thought it was stupid that they were like talking about them when they weren't there. And I thought Tanisha was very petty for like disagreeing and like getting mad about it. Like, just like the one person in the house I really don't remember doing anything to like, she was like harmless. The only time I really saw her like going off on someone is when that one guy, Kat's friend, was at the house like trying to start drama or whatever. He deserved it. So yeah, I didn't really have a problem with her. The only people I had a problem with was like at the end, like after the reunion and everything, was Jasmine, Kat, Lauren. I mean, Lauren, I don't know, she apologized, but yeah, I feel like I still don't really like her. So Lauren, even though she was really funny at times, but yeah, Christina was so boring. Oh my god. The only ones I really liked was Amber, Beatrice, Allie, Jayla, and the twins. I didn't really get to elaborate as much as I wanted to in this video. If there's any situations that happen in the house, like any specific things that happen in the house that you guys want me to like address as far as like how I felt about it, who I thought was like right or wrong or anything like that, just comment below and ask me what I thought about it. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys want me to do any more BGC related videos, I will. I'm really excited for next season because it's going to be like the first time they've ever done this. But if you guys don't know, next season they're going to have all sisters, so it's going to be pairs of sisters that's going to be in the house, which is a completely new twist to BGC, something fresh and new, and I can't wait to see how it turns out. So yeah, make sure you guys tune into that. I might do an actual season review on that. That actually sounds like something fun to review, something new and different for BGC. It's guaranteed to be different because it's all like pairs of sisters. It's not going to be something that could potentially be the exact same thing. So yeah, I'm excited for that. So I love you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and bye guys.